And then last but not least, the only other thing I want to show you from that update actually in game is when you load in, I think when there's a new update, it will pop the screen up automatically when you click on collection. But if you go and click on new player, this is a new button, it will show you new players that got added in the updates. And yeah, we didn't get any more batters. We got Lynn, Sig, All-Star, and then normal, and we got Smith's live card right there. All right, we got 2 Diamond Prime packs. Can we get a team here? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Let's go left and then right. Man, are there no pitcher primes anymore in the game? Every single prime. This is our 7th one we've looked at. They've all been batters. All right, so lower speed, but solid eye and field, and then really good contact and power. All right, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, Euclid 08. I remember when he got added back. Beautiful. So it's not a White Sox, but we have 2 open slots on the team that don't have to be team diamonds, because you only need 24 and there's 26 slots. So we can keep this card on the bench. We can keep this card on the bench. We'll still have S diamond and S team if he's one of those guys. So I'll take that. Nice card right there. Second one, another batter. So we have not seen one pitcher prime. This is the 8th card we've seen. Really good contact and power and eye. Decent field, a little bit lower speed. Solid all-around card right here, though. All right, 3, 2, 1. Who is this going to be? And Floyd. It's a solid card right there. I don't know if I've pulled this one before. That's a nice card, though. Honestly, both of these guys probably going to go on the bench in those 2 spots, depending on what SIGs we pull. If we pull like a diamond SIG, we can throw them on the bench. But these primes, if we have 2 open spots, we can keep them. That's actually pretty nice. I'll take it. Last but not least for the primes, we got the Team Select Diamond Prime pack. Let's open this bad boy up. So we're guaranteed to see a White Sox right here. Can we finally get a pitcher? This is Tim Anderson. I already know by the eye. This is Tim Anderson. If it's not Tim Anderson, I'm actually going to be shocked. Why can we not get a pitcher? We pulled 9 batters. We had 9 prime packs total. We pulled 9 batters. Not one pitcher. If this isn't Tim Anderson, I'll be shocked. Yeah, Tim Anderson 21. It's him and Baez that have really low eye. I knew it was him. It was no doubt. The eye gave it away, y'all. It was too easy. All right, we got 3 normal SIGs, and then we can do a combo as well. Can we get a team from our first 3 normal SIG packs? Let's find out. The first 3 SIG packs we open up on the White Sox account, we pull a diamond SIG. Y'all, this account, I'm telling you, is already goated. Our first pack opening with this squad. We pulled a legend from Premium Vintages. Next pack opening, we pull a diamond from normal SIG packs. Let's get some diamonds in the chat, baby. Diamond SIGs in the chat. Thank you. Ah, man. All right, guys, I'm hoping we can keep the vintage luck going on the next one right here. We got a diamond SIG. We just pulled a vintage. Imagine we pull a vintage team diamond SIG. We have lots of good vintage SIGs here on the White Sox decks. Imagine if this is like Frank Thomas right here, like we were talking about. That'd be crazy. Let's go ahead and open this up in 3, 2, 1. Imagine we get a team SIG diamond. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna need just take a moment. This account, man, I've streamed this account twice. We've done pack openings in each of them, and I've gotten heavy trolled twice. We pulled Beltre 04 SIG for the Dodgers, the best card we can get in the Dodgers account, last pack opening. And then we pull Glasnow 24, one of the new SIGs we got this year, obviously, here as a diamond. All right, here we go. Here we go. Who is our first TSS going to be? Make sure we choose the White Sox. All right. We are going to start off with a silver right here. Let's get hashtag Frank Thomas in the chat. 3, 2, 1. Who is the first Team Sig gonna be on the new White Sox deck? 3, 2, 1. The first Team Sig we pull is a vintage. Is this the best starting pitcher Team Sig we could have pulled? No. He has a little bit lower velo. But I will say, back in the day, might have been a little bit more disappointing. But the nice thing is we can use basic stat adjustment to bring down the stamina and boost up the velo. 71 base, I'm taking capital W's on that. So it's not the best vintage Sig card we could have gotten, but it's a 71 base. I told you, the floor is low, the ceiling is high. That's towards the top. That's a big dub, baby. All right, next one. 3, 2, 1. Who is our next Team Sig gonna be? Let's keep the vintages going. Durham 01, baby. We just pulled him as a prime. There he is, baby. There's my second baseman with the 75 field, 5-tool player. And I believe he only has 1 year or maybe a couple. I don't know how many years he has. Obviously, he's not a vintage because it's 01. But this card is full of past players back in the early 2000s and in the 1900s. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the squad, Frank the Tank. No, but we get Baines! We've pulled 2 vintages, and then we pulled Durham, who only has 1 year. We have not pulled a current player or a recent player yet. Yo, this is actually crazy. Let's get 3 W's in the chat. 3, 2, 1. Let's just get, who did we want to get? I can't remember. Lopez. Okay, we get a bullpen guy. 66 base. Actually, pretty solid. I don't know what the highest base bullpen is that we can get, but that's pretty decent. So I'm not going to complain. Bullpen guys can be tougher to get as well. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I'm feeling this is Chris Sale right here. I don't know why, I just do. 74 base. I think he is like tied for the highest base starting pitchers you can get, and another vintage. 3 of our first 4 Team Sigs here to start this White Sox deck have been vintages, and obviously like the best at their position as well. And obviously they only have 1 year, most of them. And we get Wood 71. We got 1 more, okay? There's still hope. We have 1 more chance of getting Frank the Tank. Gonna do no look strat, just closed eyes, all right? 3, 2, 1. Can we please end this off amazing with Frank Thomas? I will take it! It's not Frank the Tank, but thank you! Gosh! Yes, it is 3,000 stars. You're a little expensive, Konako, but you know what? Look at that card. Look at that card. That's our first baseman right there. Eventually could be a DH. Obviously, if we get Frank the Tank will always be a DH because I think he has really low speed and field too, so we'll probably just stick him there. But obviously going at first base, I don't know if there's a better first baseman. I'd have to check, but obviously we got to take Konako. He's the best one. Durham's a dupe. Vaughn 22 is a 65 base. Not the greatest we've ever seen. Easy. We need to go by year. Who's the best? I thought I went by ability. Frank Thomas is, and Allen, so never mind. I sorted it wrong, yeah. I was about to say, I thought Frank Thomas was the first base. I was like, where's Frank? So Allen is the best one, and then we have Frank as well. Frank will obviously be a DH eventually if we get Allen. Allen will obviously put at first base if we get him. If we got Frank, we'd put him at DH since they both play first base. Paul is what? The third best first baseman we get, but he's still solid at 69. He's still a solid card, beautiful card. Eventually, he would go on the bench, but he's still a good bench piece down the road. But that's way off, y'all. We still have to get Frank and Allen for that to be the case, which that's never guaranteed. But also, Paul only has 1 year. That's beautiful, y'all. So every single card that we pulled today only has 1 year. The lowest dupe chance possible is after 5. We only have 1 year for each. This is a beautiful start, y'all. It's a beautiful start. Every single card was a 69 base or higher. We cannot ask for a much better start right there. We didn't get Frank the Tank or Allen. Frank was the number 1 I won. Obviously, getting Rodon would have been as well. But that is a solid start right there. We need 5 capital W's in the chat for that back opening.